Well, from politicians confusing countries to media producing fake news, separating fact from fiction has become a tough task. Now, French newspaper Le Monde has come up with an app to help the public spot false information, but a helping hand may do more harm than good, as RT's Kate Partridge explains.
At a time when we're being bombarded with fake news, a tool that will help you decide what's the fake news and what's genuine sounds like a fantastic idea. Well, the website for French newspaper Le Monde has come up with a special app to help you determine what is fake news. It's very simple to use. All you need to do is tap in the name of a website and it will give you a grade, either green, yellow or red. Green means that it's a creditable website, that it has reliable sources and that they've been checked. Yellow means that it could also be a solid news outlet, but it has made some mistakes, so perhaps treat with a little bit of scepticism. And red means that you should really treat this with some particular caution. We don't know, but we're looking at probably fake news here. And on that basis, I'm joined in the studio by French economist Jacques Sapir. Jacques, thank you very much for joining me. What do you think about the idea by Le Monde to create this website?
They want to build a kind of firewall against fake news. Great. But seriously, it's mostly an ideological idea, you know. This is the idea of to say, well, we have the truth. The truth is what we are saying, and everything else is not the truth.
We'll look at your own particular website, and that seems to be coming up yellow. What do you think of that?
Everybody knows that we have to use sometimes this kind of information, but of course we are saying that, well, it's not confirmed. A panel run by a newspaper, and a newspaper which is notoriously known to be making very ideological stance. So I think that this idea is destroying the very thing that they want to build.
Let's look, for instance, at the Washington Post.
Yeah.
The Washington Post has been caught red-handed in posting fake news because you look at some of the stories that came through. First of all, there was the story about the Russian hackers, when supposedly Russian hackers had gone through to the electrical outlet in Vermont.
Le Monde too, because Le Monde reused the same information used by the Washington Post.
And then later, of course, they had the correction as well.
Yeah.
And a similar thing happened when they were saying that about RT before. They were saying that RT had not responded to a particular issue about audience figures, and that was not the truth either. And of course, then another correction followed. So, working on that basis, shall we have a look at the Washington Post and see what they get when it comes to their own score? Unsurprisingly, it's green.
Well, you know, I am green, my friends are green, and people who are not my friend are not green. That's all. That's exactly the rationale of the whole operation.
Shall we try how CNN goes and see what colour they come up with as well? What colour do you think?
Green.
There'd been no surprise there, well then you've already preempted it. And let's try RT itself and see what happens when it comes through. And that's come through as yellow. Is that a surprise to you at all?
No. I think that the most dangerous thing behind this idea of decodex, they are politicizing the whole story of truth. And this is a very, very dangerous path to follow.
Now, many mainstream media outlets have been obsessing of late over Donald Trump's health, but not necessarily because they're concerned for his well-being.
Ladies and gentlemen, new Trump bashing trend. Just call him crazy.
Trump's batshit crazy.
The problem is Trump's so crazy.
Calling Trump crazy?
Oh, right. Who cares about Trump's crazy racist?
See, serious experts are seriously discussing if Trump is seriously mentally unstable.
Psychiatrists believe that Donald Trump is displaying too many symptoms of mental instability.
He's unstable.
Like mentally unstable?
I do believe he's mentally unstable.
So why is he unstable? Well, perhaps because he turns off his lights at night, eats red meat, and doesn't go to the gym. Apparently, all of the above are a sign of a serious mental illness.
I mean, basically, we have a psychopath running for president.
There's also the issue of mental health.
Clinically insane.
Or maybe it's just because old Trump bashing, like calling him everything from a racist to a pussy-grabbing misogynist.
Donald Trump is racist?
President who's endorsed by the KKK. Sexist?
Well, just doesn't work anymore. Miguel Francis Santiago, RT.
Coming up to 15 minutes into the programme, we will be back shortly hearing exclusively from Russia's UN representative on the renewal of the Ukraine conflict. Stay with us.